The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear it wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleep in the yawn and no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer. Cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take the pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry with strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you pushed me out just to flash that smile and last over year. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Magic come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt.
Round one of the East rolls on. Gabe, you look at the Celtics. They already find themselves in a must-win situation. Dropping game one was a shock to their players, coaches, and certainly the fans.
Truth is, a few teams have come back for an 0-2 deficit at home. And yes, it is rare. Expect them, though, to come out tonight with purpose, with a fire in their bellies. They know they can't leave anything out there on the floor tonight.
I'm looking at you. You've got a fire in your belly, don't you?
Yes. I'm roaring and ready to go.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. You got Nash. Jason Tatum is out there with Anthony. Then there's Finley. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bird. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Nash, the pass to Anthony. Six to shoot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Finley. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's McGrady. Jones trying to get open. The shot by McGrady, no good. McGrady against Nash. Pass to Finley. Orlando moving the ball around. Anthony. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Curry. McGrady outside. Pass to Bird. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Curry's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Tatum against Bird. Mourning a screen on Bird. Passes to Nash. From past the arc. Kept alive. Here's Anthony. Here's Mourning. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
Orlando shooting in first shots from the stripe in this game. And both free throws good for Mourning. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For 3, Curry's shot is off. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nash dishes to Mourning. It's stolen by Jones. Is inside. He's guarded by Finley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nash against McGrady. Nash kicks to Finley. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Feeds to Nash. With the shot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Nash against McGrady. Outside Tatum. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Jones, while George comes in for Bird. And it's Johnson in for Curry. The Magic also changing it up. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Anthony. Hudson comes in for Tatum. And Tony Parker subbed in for Nash. Parker's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Orlando trailing here. Here's Finley. Kicks to Parker. Warning, a screen on Johnson. Good on the triple.
And the screen and roll, an excellent choice there. Parker only needs a small amount of room to get his shot off.
Outside, George. Back to McGrady. The shot's good on the assist by George. McGrady's got his second basket of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Parker outside. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first.
And being that Parker is a remarkable shooter, you can't fault the defense for jumping on that pump fake. It's hard not to because he sells it so well.
Petrovic is checked in for Boston. The change for the Magic. Ginobili's checked in. That one is no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the ring. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And he's good on the three ball.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Johnson outside. He kicks to Ewing. It's George on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. That one, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front, leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Anthony is out there with Mourning. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Nash. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. Petrovic. A shot's good on the assist by George. Petrovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Mourning a screen on Bird. Tatum passes to Mourning. Over Bird. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound Boston. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Some changes for Boston. Jones checked in for Paul George. Curry comes in for Petrovic. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Dennis Johnson. And a change for the Magic. Finley's checked in. McGrady outside. And another miss by Boston. Orlando leading. Anthony dishes to Nash. Tatum looking around. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The pass to Ewing. Second shot opportunity. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Tatum. Anthony trying to get open. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got his first 2 points.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
There's Nash with the 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 for the floor so far. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Anthony down low, working on Jones. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for you. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Orlando. Hudson comes in for Jason Tatum. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. McGrady against Nash. McGrady kicks to Curry. Back to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Anthony. Pass to Hudson. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Bird outside. Outside Curry. Bird right side. That's tipped. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. The shot misses. Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for them. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Celtics with the lead. Curry looking around. Back to McGrady. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. Some changes for Boston. Paul George comes in for Jones. And Petrovic subbed in for Curry. Orlando's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hudson against McGrady to end the cold streak. Another miss by Orlando. And the Celtics shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Pass to Petrovic. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on...
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, some would look at this game as a must-win in the series. What are the keys to getting it done?
For me, Ernie, it's all about protecting the ball. Treating every possession like it's your...
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Celtics leading by 4. We've got Bird. Jones is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Curry. And it's McGrady in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
Passes it to Finley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The Celtics shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's the pass to Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nash against McGrady. Shoots it. The shot by Nash, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Another miss by Orlando.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Anthony, the pass to Finley. Jones against Nash. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. Here's Anthony. It's tipped.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Bird kicks to McGrady. Back to Bird. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Ewing's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Nash. Pass to Finley. It's a halt the run. A rebound by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Curry. And too long on the shot. The Magic trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Bird kicks to McGrady. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
There's Nash with the 3. Doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Curry, good.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Some changes for Boston. George is checked in for Bird. Petrovic is checked in for Curry. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Hudson's checked in for the Magic. Parker comes in for Nash. There's 1:54 left in the third. Outside Tatum. Outside Ginobili. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Ginobili's got 6.
a very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
The screen from Ewing. Johnson goes in. Second chance effort. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Parker's shot is off. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Rejected by Ginobili. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Celtics. Nash is checked in for Orlando. Left in the third quarter. McGrady outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Ewing. Tatum no.
They're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Petrovic, and Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Kicks it to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Ginobili.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
For 3, Ewing, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Finley. Anthony is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Mourning, and it's Nash in at the 1 spot. Tatum passes to Nash. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
The shot by George, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Magic. 9-point game. Finley the pass to Carmelo. Outside Tatum. The tray. The putback. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bird kicks to George. McGrady outside. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Here's Anthony, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Boston making some changes. Jones checked in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Curry subbed in for Paul George. And both free throws good for Anthony.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
McGrady outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, no surprise to see the hoop and the harm. Melo with the beautiful touch.
Shooting for Orlando, Carmelo Anthony. Shooting one.
Celtics leading by 10. Curry kicks to McGrady. Floats one up. Here's Ewing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
First team foul. At the line, Patrick Ewing. At the line with one shot.
That's good from Ewing. The Magic trail by 13. Now here's Tatum. Three-pointer. They get it back. Mourning. That one doesn't go. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. But 3. The shot by McGrady, no good. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
And so he makes both from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. McGrady against Nash. Ewing inside. The 7-footer falls.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Mourning with the screen. Here's Tatum and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Boston leading by 11. Here's McGrady. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Nash outside. Mourning a screen on McGrady. The 3 from Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for Orlando.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front by 6. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Hudson's checked in for Orlando. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. And they recover. Offensive rebound. Here's Mourning. Goes up again. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Curry kicks to McGrady. Pulls from the top of the key. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the dunk.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Curry. Jones trying to get open, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead. Here's Finley. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Outside Curry. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.
I'm in the spot, racks on, garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more? Man, God, I'm an old school. My morals come from the past. As long as I'm rich, I make the pump the gas. Call for it when I thought you least would want to. I know you broke, I'm not none of them. You want to gas. Nah. And that 01 drought had them pulling out old money with the sour smell. 08 drought, the ghetto still crowded still. I went to work with a power drill. Every corner on smash. This is facts. Don't go nowhere without my. Even at Hollywood. To mail them back, relax as soon as they slip. That's when we. Yo, my youngin' coming through and he gon' Leo on the news. That's what they gon' see, yo. Picture me rolling in a new Billy truck. Money blowing, just trolling. You already know it. I was really focused. Don't want no money, they hit for the. I did 100 shows. I even passed my 100. These on the title, girl, just play your role.
Be cautious who you come with. That's what she told me. She said, make sure they gon'.
Who was also in the playoffs in the conference finals. Brian.
So the conference finals.